Hey, hello everyone.
Hey,
It's your
hey.
Hey,
Comedy Minute Comedy Showcase. I've got four, count them, four fantastic comedians with me today. We're gonna have some fun. Casey, what the we had four, three. Now we're down to three. Casey, good sit the hell down. What the hell's wrong with you? This young lady and I tested out the mic and the camera beforehand. She was so nervous. I was a little nervous to have her on. Heather Kiles is here from Detroit. She has a big show tonight. All right,
Oh,
Heather. Go ahead.
is this my time to shine?
It's your listen, you do what you want. You're in charge of the girls.
All right, yes, yeah. Which girls? Cause my boobs, my goodness.
Harlem
Hey
Nights.
guys,
Harlem Nights.
what's going?
hey.
What's going on with you? My name is Heather Kiles. Yes, I am a comedian and an actress, and I am an educator. I've been teaching with Detroit Public Schools for about 22 years now. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a long time to teach badass kids, I tell you. Yeah, we do a lot of stuff. But I just turned 52 on Monday, this past
Okay.
Happy
Monday.
birthday.
So yeah,
Happy
thank you,
belated.
thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm getting older, man. I don't know where the hell that
Yes.
happened. Last I remember it was 1979 and I was watching Donna Summer on stage. That's how old my ass is, okay? And all the young people like, who's Donna Summer? I'm like, oh, I need to get off this stage right here now. So yeah, man, I've been teaching for a long time, and now at 52, I'm going through a midlife crisis, doing a lot of stuff I never thought I'd do. I've been kayaking, and I'm black. That's a little strange, but I'm trying new things, and I had to keep it gangster. I've been kayaking on the Detroit River, yeah, baby.
Gangster
Yeah, ain't
kayak.
nothing like paddling and use condoms and diapers come up on your paddles while you're going through it. Yeah, I love it. I love it. So yeah, I'm been trying new stuff. I want to go skydiving. Anybody done it yet? I haven't done
I
that yet.
did. I
Oh,
did.
how was it, boo?
If fear was a person, I would definitely have been that. Yeah.
Okay,
I,
okay, yeah. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. It's not
that's why I
about
did
heights
it.
or
Yeah.
anything. Yeah, I go to Cedar Point. Go to the music park Cedar Point. I get on the tallest, steepest thing there.
Tallest ride. Yeah.
But I'm in my 50s and I got this thing called Tinkle.
What?
And
Tinkle.
all my 40 and up ladies know what I'm talking about. You piss on yourself a little bit for no damn reason. You read a good book, you pee on yourself. You hit the curveball, you pee on yourself. And don't let nobody tell you a joke. You just gonna flat out piss on yourself. Because you've been using it a lot down there. 52 years of that, it's gonna be a loose in the caboose. Okay? So, I know when you go skydiving, somebody's got to be strapped to your back. And I'm scared when I go, wee, I'm going to piss on the guy behind me a little bit. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about that. But I'm not ready to wear poise yet. And, panty liners don't always get the job done. But I'm waiting on Victoria's
Mhm.
Secret to come out with a pink poise thong. Maybe that'll help me out.
Mhm.
But one thing I have been doing, I've been pole dance classes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been watching P Valley. I know what it is. So, it's all good. That shit's hard as hell. If your core and your arms aren't together, you're not doing any of them damn twirls, I promise you. Okay? But, they get you. It's all well and good. And, you pay your money, the lights is low and sexy, and you look at yourself in the damn mirror. I look like slow rotisserie chicken going around that damn pole. Okay, explain. You know what I'm talking about. That chicken you see in the back of Sam's Club? That's me, baby. Turning slow and shiny and glistening. I'm getting older. But yeah, I'm trying to date at this age. I never thought I had to do that. And that's hard. I mean, all kinds of guys. I met one guy. I tried the online thing. I kept getting catfished. I met one guy. He was so cute. But when I met him, he was in a wheelchair. And that's fine. I'm cool with the special needs crew. I would love to date somebody who was hearing impaired. Not because he can't hear what the hell I'm talking about, but because I love the way they sound. Don't they sound cute? Oh, I would kill it. I would love a guy to be like, I know you throw my death and you are so beautiful. Man, he gets some coochie behind that. Look, I'm 52. It's the little thing these days. It is. It is. I love it. I love being who I am. So, I'm trying to meet. I keep meeting broke guys. They want me to drive them around and stuff. I'm not doing that. But I met one guy I really liked, and everything was wonderful. And we went back to my house for a nightcap. Yes, I did say nightcap. You young chicks be like Netflix and chill. Ew. I watch Frasier and Night Court. I said nightcap. So we go back to my house and everything's all hot and sexy. And we go back to my room. And he was like, Heather, I want to try some with you. You game? I said, okay, what we doing? He said, can I eat a carrot out of your ass?
Mm.
I said, what you mean, like a baby carrot? He said no. He bought out this big ass first prize winning carrot with the stem still on the bench. Okay?
Oh my God.
I said, oh, now it had been a while, so I was like, okay. And I don't care what you talking about. If you eating a carrot with your mouth open or closed, that shit is loud as hell. All I hear in the background is,
Oh my God, Heather.
man,
Heather.
I looked in the back and was like, damn, what's up, Doc? Man, what's going to town? And then after a couple of minutes, it got quiet. And something said, Heather, look in the damn mirror. I look in the mirror, this mofo was choking on the carrot. Man, you ever have to, I tell you, you ever have to get a hammock maneuver buck naked? Oh, man, it wasn't cute. My titties was swinging. Oh, man, poop out throwing.
Heather,
Man,
Heather, I didn't
yeah.
get past ghetto kayaking. Black men I met while yachting. Oh my God. Ghetto kayaking.
Now, the moral of my story is, I got him. He was like, baby, thank you for saving my life. I almost died. Now, the moral of the story is, children, carrots are good for your ass. Eat your vegetables. Thank you.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you were done.
I am now.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I seriously didn't get past ghetto kayaking. I did not get past ghetto kayaking. All right, next up, boy. Hold on to something. I thought this next one or this one scared me. You really knocked it out of the park. Jesus God. TalkReal.
Yes,
LadyFella. From
yes, that
Phoenix,
is
in Phoenix, originally from Louisville. Is that right?
yes, yeah.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me on the show, Scott. I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
What do you got doing? What time were you at now? Phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah, it's noon.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just out here. Moved out here probably almost 9 years ago from Kentucky, and everybody wonders why I came out here, and it was like a love and hate relationship with being back home. Just growing up Kentucky Black is a red flag in itself,
I'm already
and
laughing.
just thinking about like my upbringing and going to school and just different things in my environment. I was like, we all went on field trips. We all did, different things. And we used to go to this one field trip every year. I don't understand why I had to go 12 times. Well, actually 14 times. But to this, on this field trip, they used to take us to Plantation, right? Every year.
Oh,
And my thing was like, I was trying to figure out like who the fuck was signing the permission slip. Like,
yeah.
well, y'all really like trying to get rid of me, So yeah, I had to get out of there, and I found my spot here in Phoenix. Started doing more comedy once I got out here.
Okay.
And everybody wonders like, oh, the LadyFella. So I came up with the LadyFella once they came up with the LGBT 1, 2, 3. Duck, duck, the goose, you and me, all. Yeah. So I'm old school.
I'm lost.
I don't know pronouns. I don't get into all that.
I wanted to be careful. I wanted to be careful. I didn't know what the hell I was doing with this one.
So I was like, that's not me. I'm not one of those labels. So I came up with the LadyFella because I embrace the woman that I am, but I do, present as a masculine, female. Plus, I got chin hairs. That's because I ate a lot of pussy. But we'll get to, that's a different story. Because everybody thinks I'm transitioning, right? And I'm like, no, it's a different method.
I don't know what's going on. Help
Yeah,
me out.
So
That's you took the words out of my mouth.
So like I get judged a lot.
I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, so I get judged a lot by that, by my, my looks, and especially like when I go to the bathroom, I almost get beat up because like the dudes, especially, they be like, especially when they're taking their female, like walking to the bathroom, I walk up, they're like, "Hold on, sir, where you think you're going?" And I'm like, "I gotta change my tampon, I'm bloated today, and and it gets real for me, And like
I told you
when I tell them that, they don't know how to take it, So that's why I'm the lady fella, definitely. And then also, I take it as a compliment when I go out, especially with the ladies,
right?
Because like you said, Heather, when you're dating, the dating scene is trash. It's crazy out here. You don't know what you're getting for real. It could be him, them, shim, Tim, Latoya. You don't know who you're getting. So it's like when I go out with the ladies, I'm a protector for them. And I get to see a lot of titties and ass. So it's a win-win for me. My fellas, I have to speak to them because they have to understand that I am beating them, especially when it's gray pants, season, gray sweatpants season. Yeah, I'm beating them because
I love gray sweatpants for what it's worth.
Yeah.
How are you beating them, lady fella? What's going on?
So how I'm beating them is because I order my package off of Prime, so it comes on time, right? And it has more function. It pulsates, it vibrates, has pubic hairs, has a UPS plug. I just plug it in. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And mine is vaccinated. Is your dick vaccinated? I don't think so. So, yeah,
Casey, help me out. I think this it's coming off the rails, Casey. Casey, I'm gonna need some help. Casey, you got to clean up this mess.
And then I have to tell my fellas when we're out, like, and you're dropping me off at the house, you have to wait until these titties get in the house. You can't just pull off. I need to put my key in the door and get in the house, make sure these titties got home safe.
Yeah.
It's like, these are real titties. Can't get this milk with wick, okay? So no EBT shit, okay?
Snap program. It's the snap program.
I'm TalkReal, and like, going skydiving, I wanted to do some white people shit. So I was like,
white people shit.
Hey, as a black person, to elevate to do white people shit is a achievement. Okay, it's an achievement.
You are killing me. You are killing me. I don't know what that. I need Casey to help me out here.
It's an achievement. And of course, when I went skydiving,
to be on your comedy minute with Scotty T, huh? Some white people shit. I'll tell you what. Now, I don't do this often.
Have you ever did some black people shit?
I'll tell you what. Normally I don't do this. I'm gonna come off full screen, but you don't know this. But I used to be the only white guy at BET.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, I worked in music with R. Kelly and TLC and SWV.
So you got the story.
You'll see Tony Braxton. You'll see all kinds of shit.
Right.
And I'm telling you the truth. I was the only white guy at BET. Casey, I don't know what all. I got a lot of stuff written down. First off, from Boston, Massachusetts. Comedian, actor. Been doing comedy for over 30 years. 35 years, excuse me.
Okay.
Amazon Prime special, highly disabled, or what is it? Highly disordered.
Yeah, that's
disordered. You disabled something. Also, KO comedy. You can see him in all kinds of stuff. I'm telling you, it's a real honor. For me,
Wow.
he's been on my show before. I love this guy. Casey McNeal, thank you for giving us your time, my friend.
Yes,
Hey,
thank
my
you.
pleasure. I apologize for my appearance, but this is what I look like. Well, I noticed that like Heather and Zoe talking about being in their
Zoe,
50s.
it's just Zoe.
Zoe, okay, Heather and Zoe, yeah, Heather and Zoe talking about being in their 50s. Isn't that cute? Show offs. I Yeah, I gotta tell you something, Zoe. You were lucky to enter comedy in your 50s because, like, at my age, like, when you open, you got all the lookalikes. Like I look like I'm, here to sell your reverse mortgage. You talk about your Medicare Part C. But like when you're young, you can do all these. Like when you're young, TalkReal, you can do all this shit. Like, oh yeah, I look like Tom Cruise if he was in rehab. Ha ha ha. Then you get to be my age. Like, I don't know, Larry King's evil twin. Yeah, I look like if Fox News was a PlayStation game. I look like the big boss you have to defeat before you save Greta Thunberg. I tell you how you know. I tell you, Zoe, and Heather, how you know when you're getting old is that the vocabulary about you will start changing. Like I realized recently that I no longer fall down. I took a fall. I'm took a fall years old. So when your kids and stuff start referring to you as, oh, she took a fall the other day, oh, then you know you're up there. There's advantages to being old though. I get 10% off on everything.
Wow.
I wear anything I want, man. I clothes that don't match my hair. I don't even comb my hair unless I'm working. I get a chair in the shower.
Oh,
What more do you want? Yeah, I should have done it years ago. I should have done it years ago. What if this is fucking great? They said, oh, chair in the shower for the old people. It's like should be for everyone. So like you can sit there, let the water flow all over you. You can pretend like you're in a sub going down. Dive. Yeah, it's fun being old. I don't understand a lot of the young people like the young kids that live with their parents still like I don't know,
right.
Zoe, if you or Heather, if you have adult age children still living with you. Oh yeah, let me tell you, I am 65 years old. I do not let any of my adult age children live with me. Okay, no way.
Yeah.
Because I live with my parents. That's dope. Yeah, my wife and I live with the in-laws. They're getting that. My mother-in-law has Alzheimer's, and my father-in-law just won't fucking die. I've been married for 33 years. Thank you very much. 33 years. 3 different women. Yep. Hey, yeah. 3 different women. And the mothers of my children. Well, most of my children. I wouldn't want to do it again. Like, well, let's put it this way. I should have known it wasn't going to work out the first time. Let's put it this way. Here's a line you'll never hear. I was dating a stripper, and everything turned out great. Right. Last time I married a younger girl, and sex toys entered the relationship and get in the bedroom and that. And I didn't have any experience with that stuff when I was, when I was young. The only sex toy was that shoulder massager on the back page of the TV guide, right? And that was. Now they plug into the wall. They fucking hook up to Bluetooth. They send you emails and shit. They got apps. Yeah. What the hell? when there's a sex toy in the bedroom, I feel like a comedian on a show when I am not the headliner.
Oh.
Because let's put it this way: at the end of the show, to the headliner toy, my wife's like, "Oh my god, that was fantastic!" And she looks at me and goes, "Oh, you were fun too." And my wife wants to do role play now. This young, everybody does this role play. So let's do some role play. I want to do role play. I say, okay. Let's do some role play. I tell you what, you play yourself, and I'll play an old guy that likes a chair in the shower. All right, that's my time. Thanks a lot, you guys.
Yay!
Yeah,
That was good.
oh my God.
Yeah.
I love the chair in the shower. Man, oh man, that's a dream of mine, Casey. That's a dream of mine.
Yeah, go get. You can get yours, man.
A buddy of mine is put his father, and he said, "God, I'm 63, Casey. I'm not over the hill, but I got a clear view of the top."
Yeah, right.
Zoe Eadie from Pittsburgh is here with us. The comedy mom. It's nice to have you here. Go ahead.
Well, thank you very much. Great to be here. Give me the light when I've gone the 3 to 5 minutes that you want me to go.
No light, no
And
light.
he just gonna leave
No
you, have
breaks,
you
no
leave the bit.
breaks.
Well, you might as well. Everyone might as well go get a cup of coffee. It'll be a while.
I'm
We're
gonna switch to
moms,
Sarah and
right?
drink some beer. Go ahead.
Hey, so it's so great to connect with everybody. Thanks for having me on your show, Scott. And yeah, I'm out of Pittsburgh, PA, via Chicago. I'm a Chicago native. You're going to hear a little bit of that accent in there, here and there. A lot of people will ask me, why did you get into stand-up comedy in your late 50s? I'm like, well, you either laugh or cry at this point in your life. So
I do both.
Yes, I do all the time. And I actually had the good opportunity to take some improv classes at Second City in Chicago, mid to late 90s, had a ton of fun. Fast forward, had a family, that 4-letter word work really sucks. And I didn't know you can get paid for this stuff, just being funny. It's still a hobby at this point, but my God, do I love it. And I always ask, in the live audience, hey, are there any boy moms out there? And you usually get yes, a couple of yeses. I'm like, well, you know what? When I have a microphone and I'm up on stage, I don't get interrupted. That's just about the only time. But it's all
I
right.
almost said I was a boy mom, but I'm a boy dad, so I almost
Yeah.
said that.
I didn't meet my Prince Charming till later in life. And I can say prince or princess. I can say partner and have y'all guessing. I love when people say partner because I'm like, okay, let's make this awkward. Now make me guess. I could care less. So my partner and I, we were getting ready to head to the hospital for the first baby, and partner took the wrong turn. I said, where the hell are you going? He said, I'm going to Home Depot. I'm like, all right, unless they have a build a baby workshop in the back, we got to go to the other age, the hospital. Yeah, you can say we were just a little excited and nervous. I gave it away by using the pronoun he. He wasn't my, do-si-do partner or legal partner or partner in crime. He's a good old-fashioned husband kind of partner. And he's a boomer. Sometimes I'd love to use the excuse of being a boomer, some of the silly stuff I do. Yeah. And then, you know what? When we got to the hospital, I've always been a pretty modest person. I can't even change in front of my dogs. I'm so modest. I'm like, don't look. And we get there, and all these
dogs turn away. My dogs turn away.
We get there, and I'm at the registration desk. I'm like, hey, yo, I know a guy. Hook me up with an epidural and a dirty martini while you're at it. There are these moms who are like, oh, it's so lovely being pregnant. I'm like, you kidding me? And if there's another guy out there I hear say, we're pregnant, I'll be like, yo, you're not sporting stretch marks, nor, experiencing hemorrhoids. Woo, now we're sexy.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. Uh-oh. Yeah, we went right for that, didn't we, friends? Woo! I'll take a breath.
You know what? I hate to interrupt, Zoe, but I've had hemorrhoids.
You had hemorrhoids, or you do have hemorrhoids?
Well, sure, both. Whatever you want, just you pick.
Well, let's bring hemorrhoids back to being sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
preparation, yeah.
I promise I'll wrap up my terribly rambling story. So we're at a teaching hospital. Guess who's modest? A group of perky interns walk in. They're like, oh, can we observe? Yeah, I know I made them from the Wizard of Oz all of a sudden, but they're like, can we observe? I said, well, unless you're paying tuition, my vagina, my choice. Get the hell out of here. Out. Yeah. Fast forward, I'm the mom of 2 boys, and they're wonderful. MMA fighter, ROTC guy, and the other one's a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Musical Theater. I call that one my straight gay son. It doesn't make sense. It's a joke.
Okay. Boy, look at the time. Holy moly, straight gay son.
The
I
light.
think we better. What does everybody say? Should we move on?
Yeah.
I think we better move on that.
Move on.
Yeah, right.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Yeah,
As always,
That
for
was
us to
fun.
have fun. Hang on, let me introduce everybody and say goodbye to everybody, and hopefully I do it right. In the upper right, Zoe Eadie. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Thank
Nice
you.
meeting you.
Nice meeting
Down
you.
here in the corner, Heather Kyles. Have a
Hey.
great show tonight.
Yes,
Hey.
you did.
Yo, this one here scares me. This one here. TalkReal, the LadyFella.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
And the wonderful Casey, you never cease to amaze me. Maybe decaffeinated. Think about decaffeinated.
Not a chance, man.
Round up tighter the dime store watch.